Hello Yellow class, just going to go through our home learning for Friday. I can't believe that's another week of home learning that's finished. Right, so got our speed sounds, so you can pause the video, have a go through your speed sounds and then have a go at a few out of order. Not going to go through our tricky words today because you're going to do that in a moment. Have a go on phonics play, and again we're revising the long E this week, and on here you can see the double E is on phase 3, EA is on phase 5, and your split vowel digraph, your EY at the end, they are all on phase 5, and the Y on its own, there isn't one for that, so you might want to put some words in to make your own little game for that one. Spelling, so what I'd like you to do is get mum, dad, older brother or sister to give you a little bit of a spelling test using those words, and then see if they can dictate a sentence to you. And I've seen some of you have been doing these, which is really good. Dictate a sentence and see if you can remember to spell those words correctly within a sentence. You might be able to put some of our E words into that sentence as well. Let's remind us of our words. Let's see. How many sheep are green? You can have a go at something like that. So have a go at doing some sentences. Spelling shed, you've got all of our activities on there, so have a little go at those games. Reading, we're still responding and explaining this week. So once you've done some reading, think about what you've learnt from the book and how would you describe something. So just have a little go. In your packs you had a clock. What I'd like you to do today is revise some of those times. Now remember, the times on this side of the clock were the past times, and then when we get to this side, these are the 2 times. Okay, all of us should be able to do o'clock and half past and then quarter past. Most of us should be able to do 5 past, 10 past, 20 past and 25 past, and then some of us were looking at those 2 times. 25 to, 22, quarter to, 10 to, 5 to, and then we get back to o'clock. So have a little go with your clock, get your parent or somebody to make some times and see if you can remember them. You don't need to write them down, you can just do that talking to somebody. Now, today we're going to be doing some data handling. That's when we get some information and we use that data and present it, and then we use it to answer some questions. Now, unfortunately, in your packs, I gave you the tally chart, but I forgot to fill it in before I photocopied it. Sorry about that. So what I've done is I filled in my tally chart, so you might want to pause the video and you can pop this information onto your tally chart. Now remember, with a tally, when it gets crossed, that means it's 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that group is a set of 5 on there, okay? So when you're having a look at the others, just remember that the groups with the line, that means that there's 5 there. Now, when you've done your data handling, when you've filled in the tally, you have also got in your pack a little bit of squared paper where you can draw this information about the sandwiches out as a bar graph, okay? So you've got a little bit of square paper there where you can draw your bar graph. Remember, your sandwich types will go down the bottom and your numbers up the side. Then you have also got some questions to answer. So which is the most popular? Which is the least popular? How many children like tuna and jam? How many more children like cheese than ham? So you have to compare the different amounts. Now, your super sandwich. Yesterday, you made a super sandwich. Today, what I'd like you to do is make an advert that advertises your super sandwich. So you've got to think about some really positive words. So if we're thinking about a sandwich, we're going to want words like tasty, delicious. Oh, that's a tricky one to spell. Delicious, super, fantastic. I know, look, oh whoops, I spelled fantastic wrong. See? I wonder if you can spot which letter I missed out. Yes, it was the S. Fantastic. Okay, You might want words. I know lots of you like the word awesome. Now, when you're making a poster, you need to think about the visual as much as the writing. So what I'm expecting to see is maybe a picture of your sandwich, maybe a heading at the top, maybe some sentences describing it. You might want to use some of your ideas from yesterday to help you with that. So you have got your sandwich to make a poster for. Our handwriting for today